The Moto X is one of my favorite Android devices in the market right now. With the device set to be coming to the shores of Singapore, I thought I would share with you guys the things I love most about the Moto X. First off, the design and build. The front is void of any branding, giving it a nice clean look. The back is curved and has a nice soft touch coating, which feels really good in the hand. The device is only slightly wider and taller than the iPhone 5s, which makes it really nice to use one-handed. Despite being made out of mostly plastic, the phone still feels extremely solid and well built, even when compared to the iPhone 5s. My next favorite feature, active display. The feature makes use of onboard sensors to detect when to show users their notifications. The notification fades in and out of display, much like a notification LED. You swipe up to take action or view more, swipe down to unlock, and swipe to the left or right to dismiss the notifications. With active display, your Moto X is always ready for you whenever you pick it up from your desk or pull it out of your pocket. The next feature I want to talk about is Motorola Connect. It is essentially a Chrome extension that lets you send and receive text messages right on your desktop. This, along with the Gmail and Hangouts extensions, means that I almost never have to pick up my device to send a message. On top of that, Motorola Connect even notifies you of incoming calls right on your desktop. And in case you haven't noticed by this point, the Moto X user interface is near stock Android, other than a few Motorola software additions. This means that the software is light, snappy, and with minimal bloat. Another advantage would be fast OS updates. Motorola took everyone by surprise when they released the Android 4.4 KitKat update on the Verizon Moto X before even Google's own Nexus 4. This was made possible due to the near-stock Android operating system, as well as Motorola having moved a lot of their software enhancement on the Moto X into the Play Store. And then we move on to the back of the device, where there's a 10 megapixel camera with LED flash. Motorola has built in a smart feature in which you can activate the camera by twisting your wrist twice in a corkscrew-like manner. It works even while the phone is asleep. In practice, the feature works really well and is easily one of the fastest ways to launch a camera. The photos that the camera produces is actually pretty average at best, but where it shines is in a simple but intuitive camera interface. Drag the circle to where you want to focus and then tap anywhere else to take a photo. To access settings, simply swipe to the right, and to access galleries and previously taken photos, swipe to the left. Which brings me to the last feature that I'm gonna talk about, touchless control. As the name suggests, it allows me to control the phone without the need to touch it. You activate the feature by simply using the phrase, "OK Google now," followed by a command or a question. It works even when the phone is asleep. Here are some examples. "OK Google now. Who is the President of Singapore?"
Tonyton is the President of Singapore.
"OK Google now. Remind me to buy milk." "OK Google now. Wake me up in 8 hours."
Setting alarm for 5:20 p.m.
So there you have it, the main things that I love most about the Moto X. There are a bunch of other nice features as well, such as trusted Bluetooth device, the awesome battery life, the ever-changing awesome boot animations, the mini games, Motorola Assist, so on and so forth. So much things that I couldn't possibly cover all in 5 minutes. All in all, the Moto X is a device that values experience over everything else. Despite being more than 7 months old now, the Moto X still manages to surprise me every now and again. And I'm sure that if you have the chance to use the device, you'll probably feel the same. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.